feel so relaxed, and sometimes I couldn't feel it. I was being photographed. It's amazing. He's so professional and also so discreet. He doesn't like this kind of gossips. It's amazing. George is really cool. He's very cool. He's so polite and so attention, and he's a very attractive person. I like to be with him, to work with him. He understands a model. I have to tell you, he's very fun.
This is one of my favourite images, and this is Dashur in Egypt. And I walked all the way through the desert here to this pyramid. This is fairly nearby. Another favourite of mine. Here I wanted to accentuate the quality that a pyramid is actually a ray of light from the sun. And here I've tried to illustrate the balance of the pyramid with the immense atmosphere. Here's a pretty conventional composition, and for me it lacks the balance of this image. This almost makes the pyramid and the desert look insignificant. I love camels and I have a great affinity with them. I find them very friendly, and this one's got such character. These are some images of New York. I went there in 1996. And I think some of these appear on the website. This is from the Empire State Building. When I was up at the top, I saw this magnificent shadow. I went there one afternoon, and I got chased by some geezers in a car, so I quickly retreated back. And this is the World Trade Center. Very early morning, just an ordinary morning at the World Trade Center. This image now is one of my favorites. Well, when I first began to photograph, I was very impressed by filmography, you know, the cinema films of Hollywood. I would always go to the cinema. I love the cinema. So the imagery there I was very impressed by. And of course, as I explained in my copy in the website, actually going to the art galleries, looking at the old master oil painters. This is one of my favourite images of the Princess of Wales. As I explained in the copy on the website, it was on behalf of the West London Mission, and it's at the High Street Church in London. And what's happening here is that the princess is going on a little walkabout within the church, and various charities assigned to that church have created a display to illustrate how that charity operates through the West London Mission. And this charity is called The Bridge, and what they did here was to actually create a pseudo bridge. And the gentleman here, who's part of the charity, is explaining to the princess what exactly is going on with the charity. It's a rehabilitation, it's a bridge between being homeless and being reintroduced into society. Well, the relationship between a photographer and a subject is always very good. Mostly people want to like a photographer because they want the photographer to like them to get a better picture. Of course, the paparazzi exist. Not everybody wants to be photographed at any one time. However, celebrity is as it is, and it's pretty much, it goes with the territory. That's my opinion. However, I didn't go on the paparazzi route because I myself am not like that. I cannot go out and treat people as slaves, and I find it an abuse. However, I do buy into the paparazzi photographs. I enjoy them, and I like to look at them. I really enjoy Egypt because one thing, I like the contemporary society, and secondly, I find the ancient locations awe-inspiring and the history behind them. I've been to many lectures, principally by Kent Weeks, but Egypt has to be the country that I really, really like. For me, monochrome says more to me than colour. Colour replicates life as it is. What I do is with monochrome is to then create an art image. And when I look through the camera, I'm guessing what the filters are doing, how the tones will see, and how they'll record. And I think I've learnt that pretty well.